Hi everyone, welcome back. I've got a bunch of stuff on the table this morning because I went shopping again and I shouldn't have really, but I did. So I've started off, I bought these cute little flowers. They're just adorable. They're just made with some tulle and I just love the colour. So I just picked those up while I was at the craft shop. And I bought some paper and some more die cuts. So these die cuts here are Sir Vagabond. And these ones are calligraphy, which match the papers. So let's have a look at Sir Vagabond first. Now, there are paper ranges in Sir Vagabond and also Lady Vagabond. So the lady one is the female version. But I didn't get the papers. I thought I would get the die cuts because I really like some of the things that are in here. So let's have a look. So pretty much what you're seeing here is the types of things that are on the actual papers themselves. They're really pretty. They're quite thick. I like these because they're thick. I like this little steampunk train with the balloon on top. And they've also got lots about journey and discovery, so they'd be really good for a travel journal. And in fact, here's the one that says travel journal. Then you've got absolutely unique. I like the wings as well. There's probably another wing. Yes, there is. And I've got a shield here. This is the guy who's from Sir Vagabond. He's like a creepy dude, creepy steampunk kind of dude. And oh, we've got a mechanical heart. And then this one here, maps of the world, compasses. So real sort of travel theme, vintage travel. I love these little houses. There's a whole page in the book of little houses too, like this, in the paper pack, but I didn't buy the paper pack. I might end up going back and getting it the next time I'm out there. A nice compass. The world is yours to explore. Leave the trail. More wings on the back of a guy. So if you didn't want to use that, you could actually cut those wing parts off. And adventure, this way for adventure. So you can see you get quite a few in the pack. I don't remember how much. It's like 50 something, I think. Where does it say? Pretty sure it says no, it doesn't say how many unless I can't see it. But anyway, there seems like there's heaps and heaps. Compasses and lots of other little things. Another one with the dude and the crazy hat, and more of those gorgeous little houses. Adorable. So you get a lot of all different sizes. Lots of little things, some cogs and plenty in there. The little balloon with the thing on the bottom, I like that. You've got more steam trip, lots of cogs. You can see they're very tiny, some of them. So I thought that they were really good value. Just put these ones in my box here. And then the next one I bought matches the papers. I'll show you the papers in a moment, but let's look at these die cuts. So these ones are the calligraphy ones. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Really like that. Really nice letters, A-Y-H, love. So if you didn't want to use the word love, you could cut that apart. Just use the letters in it. There's plenty of letters. The pens are really cool. Oh, they're really cool. Look at that. Really like those pens. And there's an ink bottle and a hand. That's nice. What's this one? It says art. Letters is something from you. Really nice. That would make a good cover for a journal. Something on a cover with notebook written on it. Nibs, which are always wonderful. Lots of another bottle of ink, and this thing which is a bunch of letters. That's really nice. A few round things which always come in handy. Thank you. More. Oh, look at the big stamp. That's nice. And what else have we got? Journal, calligraphy, art, memories, plenty of letters. Oh, that's sort of like a little one of the love. So there's little ones, pen nibs, a few more pen nibs. and lots of letters, as you can see. So I like this. This is really nice. Numbers as well, 4807, so plenty of numbers too. I'll put this one away. Okay, they fit really well in these little packets that I've got from Spotlight. So this is the paper pad, calligraphy. What I want to do now is just make a couple of embellishments with these. Now, you could just use these. You could stick them in your book and make a pocket out of them, or a tuck spot or something. You could just stick it in the book as an embellishment. But I thought that I will actually make something and then I can use it later on. And I've got this lady and I want to make sure that she looks like she's sitting on the pen. I don't want to hide the nib of the pen though. So I think that's probably about her. And then this one says inspire. And I'll put this over so her elbow is leaning on it. I think that's pretty good. Yep, so I'm going to stick this down and then I'll have a little already pre-made embellishment to put in a journal. So I'm just going about halfway up, or probably a third of the way, you know, a bit more of this page, because if I want to cut it down or fold it or something, I will be able to, because I will have the room behind it. I could make a pocket out of it later. I think I'll put the inspire down first, just so I can position her really correctly, so her arm's leaning over it. Pop this up here just above the pen, and then like that, and I think that looks like she's sitting on the pen. So let's glue her down now. Alright, so that's one embellishment, and I haven't put her head down on the paper. I better stick that down too. Right, I think that looks good, and these look lovely against the book page because they're just beautiful. The colours in them are stunning. Now with this one I'm using these Sir Vagabond ones, but I don't like this one, so I'm going to cut the arms off because I'm going to use it with a doll instead of this guy. I'll also chop the head off, get rid of those, and if I put it behind her, it's perfect. You can't really tell that there's something behind it. Now I'll probably cut a bit of the body off as well actually, so it is showing a tiny bit. Yeah, there you go. Can't even see that it's there. I'm going to stick that down and then put her over the top of it. And then I'm going to use the compass and put it down here. So this could be an embellishment in my book, but it also could be an actual page. I think that's quite nice. So that's another one. So with the next one, I'm going to put the compass down on this side. Make sure I get this stuck on properly. Okay. I'm going to sit that there. And then this chap, he'll sit beside it or stand beside it. So he looks like he's got his hand on there. Let's push him over a bit. And then I can make a pocket with him. So I can fold it down like this, and then around the back here. And now that can stick in the journal as though it's a pocket. So I just also might put a little cog or something on the ground here beside it. Let's see. Oh, that's too big. Put a little cog down here at his foot as well. They're very small, but I've managed to put a bit of glue on that and get it down. And then with this one, I'm going to put the head down, and then I think I'm going to put some other things down that are kind of coming from behind it. I don't know whether I'll cut them off at the waist so that they're kind of popping up out of his hat. Okay, so I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to do with this, and I'm thinking that I tried it with the hat. Maybe it'll work with the hat. I think I just have to bite the bullet and cut these. I've got so many of them, it's not the end of the world. So I'm just going to cut these off and have them so they're popping out from behind him. For example, like that. So they look like they're coming out of his hat. Okay, let's glue this one down and see if I can make the others work. Just for a bit of whimsy, have these little people jumping out from behind his hat. I think I found the one I need. This guy. He's got a little head and he's going to fit perfectly. Let's give him a quick chop. Took a while, but I got there. Now this guy's got all these crazy people living in his hat. I think that's very cool. It's crazy, but it's cool. Now, I think I have a little thing here that said steampunk or something, didn't I? Let's see. What about absolutely unique? I could use that. Or it's a bit too small, that one. What about let your dreams be your wings? I know that looks really strange. That's the look I wanted to achieve, but you tell me if you like it. You probably think it's a bit mad. I need a proper book page though, not that prose. There you go. And I was thinking I could do the same with the guy. Let's just do a sample. I've got all these legs now. Looks a bit weird. Looks like I've been chopping things up here. Chopping up my people. But I had this idea that I could do a similar thing with this. And I could do all these people kind of standing behind him too. She's definitely too big, but let's just have a look at what she might look like. I wouldn't do as many. He looks like he's looking around going, who are all these people behind me? I want to take away in here. I don't want that to be people. I want them to look like they're disappearing into his jacket. I also like the paper because it says, I am yours truly, clerk to the governors. So maybe he's the clerk or the clerk to the governors, and they're the governors at the back there. I don't know if I don't need one more. I am going to put her on there. I've made a decision. I'm just going to put her right at the very back of him, like this, so she looks like she's really behind him. I think that's just going to work a tiny bit better. I think that that looks really cool. So there you go. That's what I've done with the things that I got this morning. And I'm quite pleased with all those. I think that they're quite nice. I particularly like my steampunk ones with the people coming out from behind. I think that they're very cool. So thanks very much for watching. This is Deborah. Cheers.